When I talk about doing the work, when I say to the listener, welcome to the work, I'm saying welcome to the work of coming to know ourselves. You know, if you look back at the Middle Ages, one of the things people have heard a lot about is alchemy. And what a lot of people have assumed was it was literally about taking lead and turning it into gold. That may or may not be true, but there's a very deeply symbolic interpretation of that, which was the taking of our own inner lead and turning it into inner gold.
I'm willing to go in. I'm willing to go in.
So the idea is that by becoming aware of our darkness, by becoming aware of our flaws, by becoming aware of our hypocrisies, and by simply admitting them to ourselves, we allow them to be transformed into powerful and dynamic and light parts of ourselves. So the inner work is alchemy. It's the work of transformation. For me, it was always an instinctive choice to kind of come out of the closet and put the word ayahuasca in the album title. Ayahuasca is a plant medicine from South America, from the Amazon and the surrounding regions, and it's been used historically as a healing medicine by shamans within a ceremonial context.
If I open my heart wider than the ocean, will I be part, could I be part of mystery and motion? Like all of the stars, they shine with such devotion. If I could let this go, I wanna let this go.
I, like a lot of people, struggled with the idea that this was a medicine at all, because I have a lot of my own prejudices about spirituality and its drug use. I think I brought a lot of questions about, is it possible that this thing could be good for me?
Open my heart.
But in my experience, the ingesting of this plant brought a great healing into my heart and into my mind. It allowed me to experience a form of compassion and tenderness with myself that I don't think I'd ever had before, which is really the first step towards improving ourselves.
Show me your heart.
It's the moment to begin.
Show me your heart. Show me your heart.
Let's let each other.
It's something I've been exploring over the last few years and really wanted to make an album that attempted to capture just a tiny part of sort of the magnitude of the ayahuasca experience.
But I don't wanna die, never having lived a life inside to take.
This isn't really about ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is the mode and it's the symbol with which we're having a larger conversation. And that question is, what role do non-ordinary states of consciousness play in the health of the individual and the health of our society?
Inside to wake me up.
The fact is, we don't live in a world that supports inner inquiry. We live in a world that supports outward grabbing.
Wake me up.
So inner work in any spiritual path, whether it's ayahuasca or meditation or yoga or chanting, it really does go against the grain of the world that we're currently living in. But for that reason, it's all the more needed and all the more powerful.